I want to ask you a quirky question today. I want to challenge you to think about how much time you have taken off from your business this year. How many days or weeks would you say that you've taken as holiday? Even if you've not been away on holiday, how many days or weeks have you taken as an actual proper break away from your business? And then how does that compare to how many days or weeks you used to take off every year when you were employed? And how does it compare to what your intentions were when you first started your business? Because in my experience, very few people take as much time off in their business as they did when they used to be an employee. But actually often they've gone into business because you wanted to take more time off or have more balance or be around for the family a little bit more often. So it's amazing how suddenly the intention is not matched by the reality. Now, I understand all the discussion, the debates, the arguments, the challenges of I can't take time out of my business. My business relies on me. There's too much going on. There isn't enough money coming in the bank. Nobody else can do all this stuff. I'm going to lose business if I'm not around for several days. What will my customers think if my business is completely closed? Will they just think that I'm incompetent or unprofessional? There are a million reasons that you could persuade yourself that taking time out of your business is a bad thing to do. But here's the crux of the matter. If you don't take that time out, you will simply work yourself to exhaustion. Now, you won't always know that you're on the point of exhaustion, and it doesn't mean that you have to completely keel over to be in a place of burnout. Many people I know in business are constantly teetering on the very edge of burnout because they keep working. Now, this is not a bad thing. It's not a terrible flaw in your personality. It actually says that you're dedicated, you're committed, and you're absolutely dogged about making your business work. But what it also means is that very often you will not be treating yourself in the right way, and ironically won't be getting the best results for your business. Because what breaks do is they give you clarity that you cannot get when you are head first in the business, day in, day out. When you are in the thick of it constantly, it's really difficult to get clarity about what's working, what's not working, about what you really enjoy and what you wish you didn't have to do, about products that you wish you didn't have to deliver, or customers you wish you didn't have to work with, or customers you really wish you'd love to work with, but you haven't got time for that because of everything else going on. A lot of that stuff will become so much clearer when you actually manage to step away from your business, even if that is just for a few days. The clarity that my customers come back with every time, because I am a right nag when it comes to getting people to take some time out of their business. I am a proper nag. But the clarity that my clients come back with every single time is just immense. And the other massive thing I would say is that the key question is always, I can't afford to take time out of my business. I couldn't possibly get everything done, and I'll come back and there'll be twice as much to do and I'm totally overloaded. I just don't have the time. But actually, when you're working tired, when you've worked constantly, when you are on the edge of burnout, your productivity is through the floor. The amount of work you get done is paltry. You can work harder and harder and harder, but you actually don't get more done. You just get more and more tired. Whereas when you take that proper break and you fully recharge your batteries, your productivity will go through the roof, and the time that you take out, it will repay you multiple times over faster than you could ever imagine. Within the space of a few days or a few weeks, you'll have made back that time and be much further on than you would have been by just staying working and getting more and more and more tired. Now, I know this might seem a strange question to ask you when we're just a few weeks away from good old Christmas. But the reason I'm asking this now is because I know that at this time of year, what a lot of people do is they say, I don't need to take a break because Christmas is coming up. And they rely on this break, but it's still several weeks away and they're already on the brink of burnout. And you know what? By taking a couple of days out now, might mean that you get to Christmas without feeling utterly exhausted and being wiped out for the whole holiday. If you want to have a holiday where you don't find yourself getting ill as soon as you stop, then take a break earlier. Take a short break earlier. Give yourself that reward. Give yourself that luxury. Just give yourself that basic self-care. And before I finish my little rant about breaks today, one of the most important things I would say to you about taking a break is you must plan them in. The reason a lot of people don't take enough time out is because they don't plan it in. There's very often that I'll take a week off in November, but it's not booked in. So by the time November arrives, there's something in the diary every week. Oh, maybe I'll take a couple of days off instead of taking a week off. And you just get stuck in that cycle. So have a think right now about when you are next going to take a break and put that in your diary. And put regular breaks in your diary to do as well, because that's why you started your business in the first place, I am sure. So hopefully I have inspired you today to work slightly less. I know that might sound a little bit weird from a business coach, but sometimes less definitely is more. I hope this has been helpful to you, and I would love for you to share this with anybody else who you know needs a little bit of a kick to work a little bit less. Thank you, folks.